On today's Toy Spot, we're having a look at the Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Kirby Bat. As seen in the TMNT TV show Season 2, we finally get the Kirby Bat in toy form. He looks really neat. It looks like he has fully articulated wings. Looks like one of his arms is a sculpted in piece, but we certainly will get into all of that when we get the package opened up. This comes to us from the folks over at Playmates Toys. This is recommended for ages 4 and up, and featured on the side of the packaging, we have the 4 Turtles brothers. On the back side, on the flip end of things, all the various Turtle toys, and you got to imagine for where they've started with the Turtle line for this new toy property it's not that old. And look at the full robust series of characters that we've got in these lines. I mean, that's a substantial wave. And certainly need to tip my hat to Playmates Toys that we're getting as many characters as we are in toy form. The read-up above says, mutated from ooze and raised in the ways of ninjutsu by their rat sensei Splinter, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are ready to venture outside their sewer lair to fight evil everywhere. Read-up on Kirby Bat says, originally, April's father, brave Kirby O'Neill, mutates into a bat after a canister shatters and covers him with ooze. Flying around the rooftops, Kirby Bat keeps an eye on Krang and the city, but mainly stays away luckily. Kirby Bat does recognize April as his daughter and does not harm her. He is calm when she is calm and angry when she is angry. The weapons are huge jaws. The team affiliate are the Ninja Turtles. I don't know if I would say he's an affiliate of the Turtles. He's kind of like medium. He's kind of like in the middle there. But needless to say, what I'm going to do is take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Kirby Bat. There's more in your way, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. For accessories, the Kirby Bat does come actually with his own bat friend. Bat accessory. It's not, it doesn't have any articulation, it's just a rubbery piece, but it's not bad actually. What you will do with it when you're displaying him, probably nothing. There's really no area that you can peg him in. He doesn't have a stand or anything like that, but you know, as it goes for extra accessories, I always welcome additions to regular figures. Always give us some sort of accessory. The bat also matches the same coloring as the Kirby Bat's wings and his ears here. Moving that out of the way, first scale comparisons, because Spot seems to have been doing that the last little while for the Turtles pieces. Bring in Leonardo. He's a little shorter. He seems like he could be just a tad bit taller. Speaking of tad bit tallers, let's bring in Donatello. I mean, Donatello, obviously, you can see he's quite a bit taller than the Kirby Bat. It's all right. I mean, I'm not of things scaled appropriately. While certain figures like Leatherhead could have been a lot taller, as certainly a deluxe figure. Kirby Bat, I'm happy, you know, the size that he is. As it goes for figures, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. Likeness-wise, his face, perhaps not quite accurate to the cartoon. Face seems a little bit different, but you know, overall, it's a decent-looking piece. Now, you can see that the one arm is a sculpted piece. It's not going anywhere. It's just molded into the torso here. He does have articulation though in the one arm, a nice hinge ball joint, so it rotates out. Not really a lot. I guess you can bend it out to about there and rotate it forward and back. But you know what? As it goes for pieces, he's a pretty good looking toy. He does have articulation in the wings. I'm happy that he has quite a bit of articulation in the wings. It looks like they're on ball joints, so the wings do move out and then kind of up and down. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but it seems like the wings get a little loose when they're about kind of mid-angle. When they're about there, they tend to want to droop down. Or you can kind of just have them up, you can kind of have them out. There gives you a lot of room, a lot of adjusting that you can have the wings if you so wish. The one problem I kind of have with the figure is his feet. He's in a crunched kind of pre-lunging pose where his knee is already bent. It kind of means, though, that the way that you have the legs, he sometimes has a tough time standing. Now, I have him standing here fine, but I also kind of have him leaning with the wings kind of down. If you have the wings up, I find sometimes he does want to tip over because these wings make him a little more back heavy. I like the fact, speaking of the wings, something I really didn't address before, I like the fact the wings are kind of clawed. I haven't tried this yet, but I have the feeling that you could take one of the Turtles brothers, and I'm just taking Leo here, and yeah, you can grab him in the wing and kind of, if you're playing with the Turtles toys, as you really should be playing with them, you can kind of pretend like the Kirby Bat is grabbing one of the Turtles and flying away with him. So I like that. I like that a lot, and I'm glad to see that they do actually, they do fit. But yeah, his legs, because they are kind of bent forward, sometimes getting him to stand might be a bit of an issue. But the end result, though, he's a good-looking piece. Would I say he's one of my favorite from the current line? Might have to go still with Mutagen Man. I just really like the look of him. He's fun, and I look at him as like I would look at him like an 8-year-old child. I think Mutagen Man looks like a fun piece to play with. Nothing to take away from Kirby Bat. Kirby Bat looks like a fun piece too, but I think Mutagen Man might be my favorite from this line. Articulation on Kirby Bat. Well, again, he has the movement in the head. It looks like he should be a ball joint in the head. Just move the camera in here for a second. You can tip the head forward, but because he's got all this extra excess in the back here, you can't really move his head any further back than that. His head does rotate left and right, though, and as we've already seen, his arms do rotate, or his one arm rotates forward and back out. Articulation, ball joint in the wings, and then as for the legs, they are on this hinge socket. So they rotate out, and they rotate forward, but you kind of have to twist the leg to get the hinge to move forward. And because he doesn't have any swivel in the foot, he is going to be always a little awkward depending on how you pose the legs. Still, it's a pretty fun looking piece. I'm glad to see again that Playmates is producing figures from all the characters in the show. Kirby Bat, I'm going to give him a 7. Today's toy spot, we're having a look at the Playmates toys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Kirby Bat. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more reviews heading your way and more Turtles reviews heading your way as well. See you guys next time.